to Rock Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught, and it is Flashback Friday. The subject of today's Flashback Friday is the great Creedence Clearwater Revival. You know, they have that southern bayou sound that's just so heavy and just like so perfect, except they're from San Francisco. Go figure. Now, my earliest kind of recollections of CCR were, of course, like in the late 60s on the radio, you heard them. But then there was like, you know, the golden oldies AM stations or the gold classic hit type stations kind of had like a renaissance of the older stuff like the Righteous Brothers and CCR, Elvis, a lot of the Motown stuff, Stevie Wonder, big time Marvin Gaye, all kinds of acts from back then, the Supremes, and, you know, let's say a Looking Glass with the song Brandy. Remember that one? She's a fine girl. And CCR, of course, was a very big part. Stones, Beatles, all of the Doors, they were all on these stations. And you heard such a variety of different bands. And to me, CCR always stuck out so much. Okay, guys, let's learn a few facts about the band as we look at some photos. Okay, guys, CCR, the band. Of course, they were an American band. They were most active in the late 60s into the early 70s. The members of the band were lead vocalist, lead guitarist, and primary songwriter John Fogerty, his brother, rhythm guitarist Tom Fogerty, bassist Stu Cook, and drummer Doug Clifford. These members have played together since 1959. They were first known as the Blue Velvets and later as the Gollywogs. Now, their style originally was like roots rock or swamp rock or blues rock. They played in like a southern type of rock style, and again, they were from the Bay Area, San Francisco. But a lot of their stuff was about bayous, catfishes, muddy rivers in the southern United States. Rare was a romantic type of song from CCR. More stuff was leaning more on the political and family stuff, and war, of course. The band was over in 1972, and they just had such a nasty, nasty separation, and things just got uglier and uglier as they went. So Tom Fogerty had officially left the band, I think in like 1971. John was still having trouble with the remaining members because of business and artistic control, and they started suing each other and all that sort of thing. Then John Fogerty's time got even rougher with suing Fantasy Records owner Saul Zaentz. There's that song, Zaentz Can't Dance, But He'll Take Your Money. Well, guess who that song's about? Of course, that was all litigated, and just nothing but trouble and ugliness came out of that, and that's just a real shame. But the music is so dang good, and there is so much of it. CCR has more hits than you can really shake a stick at. Now, this is, again, a greatest hits, like a big compilation CD. Let's take a look at the back of it. So there are 3 different CDs in this disc collection, and as you can see, lots of music. So this is such a great collection. You know, and cars, I think pretty much no matter what, still come with CD players. So if they have the CDs, use them. Man, we do it all the time. Anytime we take a road trip, and John Fogerty is still going at it big time. So many big hits, so many great songs, kind of a tragic situation with CCR as a band as a whole. Of course, you know, Tom Fogerty died from HIV. He used to live here in Flagstaff, Arizona. So again, that's just a true shame. It's just a true shame how the whole thing ended. But, you know, I still big time support John Fogerty. He is out there still going at it to this day and going at it hard. He and his son sometimes. So that's really cool. The music is still alive with John Fogerty, pretty much the primary writer and singer in CCR, and lead guitar too. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining us in this very special Flashback Friday Creedence Clearwater Revival. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next Flashback Friday and next video.